Oh, good evening and cheers. Uh, if you can't tell, I'm tired. It was a very long day. Uh, Recorded a video last night, but just wasn't happy with it, so I parked it. But, uh, anyways, today started off obscenely early, at least by backline standards and my standards. In that I was ooh, sorry, notification on the phone there. And then I was up at like 6, which is not a normal time for me to be up ever. Um, but had to get up early because we had a obscenely early rehearsal today for Delta Deep, um, which went well. It was a great day. Had a gear dumped at 8 o'clock. Everything set up. Band up at 10 o'clock. Rehearsed till about 2:30. And packed the gear up and got it shipped off to Seattle, which, as far as I know, everything happened on schedule. We're all good to go, and I'll see the gear in a couple days, which is awesome. But I'm tired. I had that thing of the feeling of when I realized I stood in the concrete too much today. I just watching a movie on my couch watching one of the Harry Potter films, and got up to come over here and record. And it was I was moving like I was 90. Just the feet and back are tired. Yeah, it's just a long day. Really, I had nothing else to say about that. But the tour should be good. We met our front house guy today, who I guess LA based. He came by and listened to the set. Super nice guy. I'm really excited to meet all the guys at Satriani Camp. They all seem incredibly nice, very professional. Like I've gathered the few that I've talked to. So it should be a fantastic tour, if not really busy, but whatever. It's all good. And tomorrow, Rick Allen is playing at the Troubadour. So get another gig tomorrow. Rick is actually backing up his wife's band, so he's playing drums for Lauren's band. And I thought she was really going to open, but it looks like she's headlining the show, which I'm kind of shocked by. I mean, like happy shocked. And she's really, really, really good. So it's not that surprising. But that's going to be basically the bulk of my day tomorrow is getting that running, and just getting my last little bits and bobs lined up for the trip, because I fly out on Tuesday. So really, I've got tomorrow morning, Sunday for a few hours, and Monday to get the rest of the leopard stuff ready. I can't talk about that. Never mind. Never mind. That's some things I need to do some work on though. So yeah, definitely some tongues wagging. I just know it. I did something kind of cool in the last video though that I probably should mention. So I'm back to using my custom-made LED light panel thing that I made about a month ago, and for those of you who remember that, you will recall that I was getting that kind of LED flicker from the cheap LED power supplies, and I had to do lower shutter speed to make it work. And just on a lark, I was like, I'll try the Sony out a couple days ago, and I put this thing up, and no flicker. I was like, this is kind of interesting. And what I realized, it's actually just the daylight LEDs flicker. The tungsten don't. So right now I'm on full tungsten setting, no flicker at all. I'm at 50 hertz, fine. If I start increasing to daylight, because it's a bicolor light, so you can kind of do halfway between and do your settings, and maybe that's lovely little slider here. The more I go towards daylight settings, the more it flickers. It has that really kind of weird, bizarre rolling shutter thing. Yeah, so these actually work. I just have to just be in situations where tungsten's better lighting, which for the most part it is. So my cool, cheap LED light that's 20 inches across that I made myself is completely functional. So I'm happy. Yeah. I wish I had some awesome like awesome footage or whatever for you guys today, or awesome stories, but I just don't. I'm just wiped the hell out. I just kind of feel bad that I didn't do anything yesterday, so I was like, I need to at least say hello, because I've been slacking this past week. It's kind of nice though after a year of kicking butt. Um, but coming up, there will be lots of film goodies in the coming months for you guys. Lots of tour stuff. I don't know yet what I will be filming backstage on this tour. I do intend to film a lot, but I gotta check with the other production team to see what they would prefer to be seen or not seen, kind of thing. And I also have to be aware of security concerns with other bands. So I need to can't like be putting up like things that somebody goes, oh, I can see how the situation, because now I know what's going on backstage with this band. I mean, you guys probably noticed when I do leopard stuff, I'm pretty careful about what I show. So I need to be. I gotta check with the other two camps to see what I can get away with filming. But there will be some cool stuff. I'm gonna be on tour again. So, yeah. With that though, I am just I'm pooped, to put it mildly. I'm gonna go to bed. I was up just I said really early this morning. I went to bed late last night, so I need to get some good night's sleep. Thank you all for stopping by. For those of you who have, because it's a little dull right now, so I appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, always throw them down below. And I don't know how much time I'm going to have on this particular tour to hang with anybody, but if you are coming one to the G3 shows and message me beforehand on here, maybe we'll grab coffee in the morning, whatever. I will know my show schedule a little better next week as far as when I have time to meet people, because it'd be kind of cool to meet some of you guys in person. So if you guys are coming to the shows and see them in town, at least give me a day's warning so I know. Yeah. So with that, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Cheers.